Today we signed the WLC MOU. Parents and students no longer have to listen to statements about their schools, but are active participants with seats at the table to shape and influence their school's community.
For me, the WLC is our collective effort to wrap our arms as a community around these city children.
I've been around for a lot of programs and initiatives, and what made this different this time, if you look at the word listen, it also spells silent, and that's what has been different this past year. We've listened to so many stories and experiences of our youth and our families here in the city of Wilmington, and that's really where the answers lie, is in their stories and their experiences.
We also know that there's a connection between good schools, educated children, leading to safer, less violent communities. If ever we needed that, now is the time. And you can't have one without the other. You've got to have both.
The most important impact, right, is better outcomes for kids in the city of Wilmington who grow up here in communities that are ravaged by gun violence, experiencing personally losses of family members and friends, and going to school every day unpacking that trauma, right? Scared kids can't learn. Hungry kids can't learn. And so if we can begin to address some of the structural inequities that lead to these underperforming schools, we may have better outcomes. And one way to do that is to put some of the decision-making power back in the hands of the people in these communities who feel these impacts all the time.
What are we going to do differently? This is transformational work that we're asking. The adults in this room, the students who we're serving, but more importantly, the families who for generations now have been overlooked, have been pushed aside, and have been viewed in a transactional nature of, we're going to put a program in the school and that program is going to change outcomes and change lives. The question is, who's going to get up tomorrow and do the work that's necessary to carry the Wilmington Learning Collaborative forward?
The goal is that the outcomes change, and so we're talking academic outcomes, but also outcomes related to social and emotional development. And so that's where having a variety of partners and organizations involved so that we can really think about the whole child, so that when we're programming and we're making decisions for students and their families, that we're thinking about long-term, where they're going, not just in elementary school, but to high school and career or college, and really setting kids up for success for the future.
And so in the long run, this is not just about these individual children and their families, although it is that, but it's also about a stronger city and a stronger state. I stand before you as confident as I can be that if we work together, we can do this.